Okay, Taurus. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Taurus's highest good. How is Taurus feeling in these final days of 2024, final days of December, and the first few days of January 2025, please? The Death card, okay. Closing out the past, bringing in the new. Major for Scorpio. A lot of people are doing that this month. It's just a natural thing to kind of reflect on the year. And then you tend to like reroute your sat nav, don't you? And you kind of get focused, like eyes on the prize. Why would we get the Ace of Pentacles reversed? You might be having guilt about spending a lot of money and thinking, I want to level up. I don't feel like I'm where I need to be at in terms of investment, finance, career. And you may feel that it's down to others, okay? You may feel like you've lost a lot of what you've invested because of, it's like impulse buying, you know, you can do that with partners because they're sexy or because they're excited. You can impulse buy when you should actually window shop. It's okay to look tourist, but you don't have to buy everything. I think you're on track, but you want to keep leveling up. I tell you what, your financial read that I did in a live, it was either yesterday or the day before, your financial read, if you check it out on the lives, was very good. It was very similar to Aries, both really positive. If you're a cusper, said you're going to level up again next year. You've already leveled up once, you're going to do it again. Two of Pentacles, duality. Looking for duality, balance. Maybe you've been like over investing, you know, like overworking yourself, and you need to kind of like master the balance of having downtime as well as the grind. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to incrementally, like, I need to divide up the hours in my day and make sure that I do exercise and that I do, because that is reward, isn't it? You need to stretch out your body and like make it feel better. Judgment reversed. So this is for your person now. Someone feels things have been unjust, but they're possibly ignoring doing anything about it. Because the Judgment upright is a call to action. They're not being called to act. They're kind of ignoring it. Right, in the challenge, they've got the 5 of Wands. Bloody hell, that's a really intense card, that. Look at the expression on her face. That's terrifying. So that's absolute chaos, conflict, war. That's a war zone. It's not just conflict, it's like a war zone. That this person's like feeling all these things. They're so angry. They're so angry, but they're not doing anything about it. It's like that's internal rage. They're their own worst enemy, this person that you've been dealing with. Right, we've got a combination of the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. What are they doing? this person going backwards. They were reaching the end of a cycle and now they've gone backwards into staying awake at night thinking about this. That's very unhealthy behaviour. It's not unusual though. God, it's so negative, isn't it? It's so negative, like. Let's get 3 for the outcome. You're looking for balance and this person like fucking a tornado of doom and rage and like fear and anxiety. Is someone that's mentally like unwell, you know, like they're really battling with mental health, insomnia, mood swings. Oh dear, look at that. 7 of Wands. This is someone, for the outcome, it's someone who's incredibly determined. They're on the top of that mountain and, well, that cliff edge, and, you know, there's a storm and they're causing it. They're causing the storm. So I'm not sure if that's you or them at the moment. It's a very competitive, like, I will win energy, like, I will wreak havoc or I will get what I deserve, you know. Queen of Wands. 6 of Wands, victory. My God, look at all these wands. It's all fire. Determination. Full of like goals, vitality, energy, enthusiasm, ego, you know, solar plexus fully activated, assertive, and then victory. My God. I don't think that's them, is it? Because look how much pain they're in, look how much fear. I think this is you. I think you're determined to have balance in your life. You're not having drama. You're not having drama and chaos. You're going to be victorious in achieving balance and harmony. Five of Swords. Yeah, you're gonna serve to people what they need to hear. You know, it's saying the thing and doing the thing with regards to communication that's not going to make people very happy. It's other people walking away with their noses well out of joint or, you know, blocked, delete from database, block, ignore, or the blunt truth. I don't think you're gonna like hold any prisoners here, and it's gonna work out really well for you. You're gonna send people, send them packing, you know, and you'll tell them about themselves. You're gonna tell them about themselves because Taurus enjoys doing that. Taurus enjoys telling people about themselves. When it's necessary, we will do that, even though we are incredibly caring and we often, you know, try to people please. We do that when we feel a workplace deserves that or a person needs our mercy. But when we feel a person has screwed us over, oh, you better move out the way before Taurus tramples you, because you will end up like roadkill. Do you know what I mean? I just think you're striving for balance. You're not having anyone fuck with your mood or your stride when it comes to work. You're leveling up. You're going to level up again. Watch the financial reading because you're killing it in 2025. And I think it's happening because you're not letting anyone mess with your emotions. You know, you might feel like you want to cuddle sometimes because it's just nice to cuddle and watch a movie, but you can live without that. You know, this is your like leveling up time, and you're not going to be cuddling anyone that's got a knife behind your back. Put it that way. Let's get a soul truth. Oh my god, stop it. Where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. So, I have been working night and day. I'm a Taurus, so I'm gonna like tell you about what I've been doing. I've been working night and day because I've had like a hyper productive year. I'm gonna keep being productive, but I'm gonna be balanced because it's a marathon, not a sprint, and I feel like a sprint was necessary to get things kicked off. But I know that I need to exercise. I know that there's time in the day to exercise as well as play PlayStation and work. I know there's time in the day to hang out with good friends and family and be there for them. I've got some people in my life who've told me really upsetting news, things that are happening to them that are very unexpected, and I want to be there for my friends and my family. I don't want to just be about work because there's people that need me. It's important, okay? Do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space and clarity will come. You know, in life, you're very lucky when things are quiet, when things, you know, with your own friends and family are okay. You're kind of lucky. You got to keep your eyes open though, and not get. I know I can get so bogged down in what I'm focused on that I'm just being an idiot, you know, and I'm not kind of like remembering to. I think about people that I care about all of the time, but they won't know that if I don't spend time with them. Do you know what I mean? I get so much into like an astral plane and a telepathic plane and a clear kind of like sentient plane that I need to come back into the 3D and like make moves to be around the people that I care about. And I think that's something you should also do, Taurus, like in 2025, like make sure you're there for people because you are there in spirit, but you need to physically be there as well. And take care of your body, okay? Take care of your body because that's how you take care of your mind and your heart. Oh my god, look at this. I'm so good at this, guys. Balance. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care time. Sometimes I get this totally out of balance and I will like hold myself up for weeks and not see anyone, and then I'll go the other way, you know, and I'll socialise more. But I know for me personally, you might be different, but I know that I spend far too much time solo. For you, it could be differently. But it's also the way that. Okay. It's also like how you spend how you spend your downtime. Like I should spend it exercising. I can still be by myself or not working, but I need to move my body and I need to thank my body and keep it conditioned so that I stay healthy because I'm getting older now. I'm going to be 40 next year, guys. Oh my God. I can't get away with, with sitting around so much food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating. Yeah, I've done a lot of mindful eating and I rebel through food as well. I sort of like have an unhealthy relationship with food, truth be told. I'm a fantastic cook, but I use food as a reward, like as an indulgence, as a rebellion, and it shouldn't be like that. I need to carefully pick things that are going to support my body to function in the best way possible, high fibre, things like that. I think when you eat less, you're more appreciative. When you're eating full stop, you're far more appreciative. It shouldn't be about indulgent and overindulgence. Visualizing the nutrients that I'm consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing the food. Yeah, like, you can go, oh, salad's healthy. Or you can go, do you know what? Someone spent like years like cultivating these crops and carefully packing them, carefully transporting them, carefully chilling them. For me to then like just disregard it, it's quite embarrassing, isn't it? That is ungrateful. That's very ungrateful. That seed, nature has put wind on that seed, it's put soil on it, it's put the sun on it, it's put raindrops on it. That lettuce was a tiny seed. It's years and years worth of work gone into it. To reject it because it's not chocolate or because it's not, bacon is ridiculous. So we need to change our mindset in order to, and that's all it is, it's mindset, isn't it? Projecting rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember that no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. I've got better at this as I get older. I will sort of be more human and I'll think, what about if I was that mum? I would be really like sensitive about what a teacher said about, my child. Or one day I'll be a parent and like, or one day, I'll be, or if I was in an environment where, I've had to do this a lot with teenagers because I had a different upbringing. I have to try to put myself in the shoes of others. I find that I'm very empathetic and caring, but I don't always see the perspective of others because I haven't lived 1,000 lives. I've lived my life. Okay, so it's just being honest with yourself. Take a gulp, take a breath, have a think about it, and then, tail between your legs, like maybe approach things differently, say things differently, do things differently. As long as you learn from your mistakes, you're not a bad person. Let's find out a bit more about what's going on with this person. Why has this person gone from the Ten of Swords to the Nine of Swords? How scouse did that sound to the Nine of Swords? Sometimes I hear myself and I'm like, wow. It's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could have fire in their chart. They could have Aries in their chart, Leo in their chart, Sagittarius in their chart. Or they could be exuding, you know, that energy of a fire sign where it's very ego-based. If you think about fire and fire signs, they're unrelenting, and these signs are usually very egotistical. Aries and Leo in particular. Sagittarius runs wild, you know, it's the archer. You know, they find it difficult to kind of stay in one place. Leo the lion is full of pride. Aries is an emperor. You know, it's very, very difficult to control themselves and see things from another point of view, to slow down, to admit defeat, to admit wrongdoing. It's kind of against their kind of like very highly activated solar plexus nature, assertive nature. It would require humility, it would require slowing down to a halt. And a lot of fire does not want to slow down and stop. It goes until it's fully burnt out. And this person fully burnt themselves out. Ooh, gold digger. This person either wants your money and you didn't let them get it in the end, or they're being used. That's some serious tea. They could be getting used for money or, you know, financial security rather than being in love. Just because you've been in love once doesn't mean you're still in love now, whether you're married or, you know, you own a home together or you rent together or you live separately. Everyone can lose the love, and then, you know, you're trapped into something you don't want to be in, and you kind of know, you know, that it's out of, like, financially, like, it's because it's practical to stay where you are, not because it's where you want to be. It's not a desire, it's a practical arrangement. What's the nature of the relationship between Taurus and whoever this person is? This person who's a gold digger or dealing with a gold digger. Separation. Someone's going through a divorce, guys. The person you're dealing with is going through a divorce. You're the third party. And that person does not want to let them go because of money. They're like, oh no you don't, you're not going anywhere. You think you're going somewhere? No, you fucking don't, you're not going anywhere. Whether the conversation's been had or not, it's kind of like the pink elephant in the room. Do you understand now why there's so much fire and explosions and someone being tied up against their will? Do you understand why there's so much pain, so much anxiety, so little sleep being had, so much worry, so much regret, so much anger, so much animosity? Like, it's acrimonious. It's absolute violence here and pain, you know. Just look at the images, it's awful. And you're like, I'm not dealing with that. I am not dealing with that. I'm having balance in my life. Mind cleansing. Purify the mind to gain clarity and purity. This is you in 2025, okay? Language of the cosmos. Decode the cosmos. The cosmos' language for deeper insights and guidance. Okay, so be in tune with the universe, look up at the stars, look up at the moon. Okay, study tarot, study spirituality, believe in fate, believe in you know, manifestation. Look at your journey, look back at photos of you as a child, think about all the ups and the downs of your life, reflect, analyse, and see how far you've come, and, you know, be proud of who you are. Be proud of it. You're still standing, you're still here, you know. I didn't want to say it earlier because until I clarified, I didn't know why the other person was upset. But the Queen of Wands is known in tarot as the third party. It's the other woman. You're showing up as the other woman who kind of found her own balance and swerved the drama that's going on here with this marriage that's coming to an end. You've swerved the drama, and it's through sheer determination and solid choices to just, you know, bring balance back into your life. You've made a very wholesome choice, you know, and you're a very reflective person, Taurus. You are amazing at reflecting and analysing everything that occurs and that has occurred, things that you've done. You know, you're very capable of recognising your wrongs and going forward a wiser. You're the Hierophant, you are the teacher because you've learnt your lessons, okay? No one can outwit the Hierophant. It's checkmate, baby. Wombat spirit, be at home. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Giraffe spirit, see the big picture. How well does that go? Keep your vibrations high. Rest, play, be brave. You know, this is the bigger picture. Do not get down because of what's going on in someone else's mess. You're an empath, but you're also capable of being sexy, salacious, alluring, tempting. You become the devil at times, you know. You seduce people with just how you are. You do it with your heart, with your mind, with your body, and sometimes you choose to do it. You know, your wild card is your connection with spirit and the fact that you constantly grow and evolve. You're going through an ascension, which is why you're obtaining bliss, you're obtaining balance, you're obtaining calm, serenity, peace, you know, inner and outer peace. And that's the true path to success and stability. Final advice for Taurus, please. Passion and pleasure save a life. Plan in some exciting things to do. You don't have to get your entertainment from men or women. Oh, thanks for like. Who's handsome, humble, and debonair? Savor your life, okay? Like planning things off the bucket list. You don't need to find trouble. You need to stay out of trouble because you're capable of seducing anyone, Taurus. So what you need to do is you need to cross off things from the bucket list. In 2025, you need to like keep smashing it, okay? Like look at all the things, the places that you want to go in the world. Taurus. Very true. places you want to go, things you want to see, activities. I know I'm going to do pottery making and go on courses and do fun stuff that really is like food for the soul. Food for the soul is what you should go for, not actual food and not sex or anything that, you know, brings desire. It's very proven actually that when you look at fine art, it releases the same endorphins and hormones as being in love. So when I lived in northern Italy and I looked at fine art basically every single day, and I was surrounded by, you know, the medieval past, I was getting those like feel good feelings every single day. It's addictive. So I want to surround myself with beautiful things. That's why I love doing my tarot channel, because I get to be creative. It's why I used to love being an early years teacher, because I would make setups and beautify the classroom, you know, and I need that creative outlet, and my creative outlet is the food for my soul. So I'm going to continue my channel, but I'm gonna find some pastimes and things that allow me to get food for my soul, okay, rather than food for my body. Stay out of trouble, guys. 2025. Okay, so when is Taurus going to meet someone that's healthy? Because it wouldn't be a good idea to touch this, at least not right now, would it? So when someone going to come in for Taurus, I won't say it's not going to be them at some point, but let's just say, when is someone going to come in for Taurus? Next year. We're not getting a time. We're not getting a specific month, okay? But you will be in love next year. I think, you know what, part of the mystery of life is not knowing. And if you surround yourself with pastimes that you love and put yourself in places doing things you've always wanted to see and do, you will naturally meet. Oh, thank you. You will naturally meet someone who shares your love. I went to Italy and met someone who also appreciates Italy. You know, I used to work with colleagues who love European cities, like, so now I still got friends who share that and I get to travel with them. Put yourself in circumstances and surroundings where you're living out your favourite things to do, and you'll meet people who, you know, are doing their favourite things and it happens to be the same as yours. Like, that's my advice to you, Taurus. It's my advice to myself. I think if we want inner peace and inner calm, that's what we're manifesting. We don't want to touch that with a barge pole, okay? So let's close off the Taurus reading there. Yeah, don't forget to check out your financial reading. It was very, very positive. So was Aries as well, if you're a cusper like me. Right, we will be going on to Gemini. You could be a Taurus Gemini cusper if you're late on in Taurus season.